Okay, so you might say, well, that's all very well. You know, you start with a clean sheet and it's easy to build from scratch. What happens if I'm not in that situation? And so I pulled out another use case, and my second example is of a business which was established in 1862. It's been trading for over 150 years. Blagden is a leader in its industry. It distributes chemicals from countries, manufacturers all over the world into its chosen channels. The cosmetics, the food industries, the printing industry. There are a number of different industries that use specialist chemicals as an integral part of their own manufacturing process, and Blagden is the preferred supplier in a dozen different industries. Now, a business that's been based on 150-year trading history is one that's very, very, very good at relationship management. And the relationship that Blagden people manage to build with their customers and with their suppliers has been based traditionally on face-to-face meetings. The arrival of the COVID pandemic has prevented them from working the way that they normally work, and has perhaps in principle offered an opportunity for other people to come in and start to steal some of their customers. So a digital transformation was the requirement here in order to transform the business from one that was predicated on face-to-face contact into one that could survive and still exploit its uniques with digital contact, with video contact, and so on. So the steps that we're taking here with Blagden are to first realize some immediate success from making CRM a system of record and in a central way within the whole company. So hitherto, each business line manager, each account manager has probably had their own way of working very successfully, aligned to the industries that they supply. And the first step is to pull all that together and create the efficiency that we talked about in terms of business levers, and also to exercise the risk lever to make everybody aware of good governance and to try to eliminate instances of poor customer experience. The second step is to then look at the thing that makes Blagden unique in its industry and apply CRM rapid application development using low code into blending together its customer relationship management with its supplier relationship management and its ISO 9001 quality management process. And we will use low code to automate their ISO 9001 processes in such a way that customer case handling times, service level agreements, case resolution times will automatically feed into their quality process, and ISO audits will take place as an automatic byproduct of people simply using the low-code system that has been configured using these modern tools.
The case of I'm just curious again on this case. It seems like the big aspect here was CRM and low code. Are there any aspects of AI that in this case this customer also had? And I guess you'll talk more about this, but just curious in terms of the combination of low code, CRM, and AI.
I think the answer to the question, Lucian, is that low code is the emphasis now in order to pull those first two levers, which is improving efficiency and decreasing risk of customer loss as a result of the digital change and the outcome of the pandemic and new ways of working. The third step is where AI and machine learning will come in. So the data-driven transformations that they can make in terms of pulling that third business lever, the culture one, making it easier for people to do business with you. Once we've captured the most effective ways of working between customer relationship, supplier relationship, and quality management. Once we've accumulated lots of that data into the system, we'll have enough big data to be able to apply some machine learning to it. And the application of AI, true AI, in Blagden will be step 3 in the process of this digital transformation. At step 1, there isn't enough data to apply machine learning to.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay, so this whole process, I said that there was another industry analyst organization that we would look at, and it's Sales Hacker. They're very different scale to McKinsey, but their their statistics from a survey that was published only 3 weeks ago is that the majority of sales leaders will implement some form of sales model that takes advantage of CRM and sales intelligence in the future. And that even though this might come at some capital investment, it's predicted that that's entirely worth it. And that's clearly the opinion that Blagden have taken. The managing director and chief executive, Graham Turton at Blagden, made this comment. And in terms of the way that we will continue a long-term relationship with Blagden, we will be, as I said in answer to Lucian's question, be addressing those first 2 levers first, and then helping them pull together a culture that uses machine learning to define some new best practices that will help them grow even further. And their plan will be to grow into new markets as well.